I felt stupid at school even though I knew I was clever. Some students are amazing in school, they get fantastic grades and the teachers love them. But for someone like me it just wasn't like that. It was the complete opposite. I remember teachers telling me, "You're not going to get any grades." So I thought, what's the point? It's easier for teachers just not to support you, just easier for them just to kick you out of the lesson and leave you standing by the door for an hour. This is the bus stop that we'd all sit at, taking trips up to the shop to get our little 30p energy drinks, coming back to drink them, ride bikes, drink cider, horrible cider. Just used to exist here. We spend a lot of our time here. Either down here at this bus stop or down on the fields behind us. Just enjoying our time out of school, not thinking about school, just being teenagers. I remember in year 9, I started skipping my lessons to go out and have fags with my mates, and then those things just spiralled and spiralled. The less you go to lessons, the more disruptive you're going to be. If you're struggling in school, the teachers don't always understand you. They just think you're disruptive and then they don't talk to you with respect. And I'm like, why should I call somebody a sir? David Attenborough's a sir and you are not a sir. Didn't want to be there. Didn't feel like I was welcome to be in school. I wasn't like the rest of the students in the class learning and getting the grades. So I did my own thing, which was not turning up. If I wasn't at school, I'd probably either be in bed or at the bus stop. At the bus stop. If you talk to my sisters about how I was back then, they'd tell you I was smelly, I had long hair, and I was greasy. I just wouldn't leave my bedroom. I'd just sit there all the time. It was so unhealthy. It's so weird to be sat here again. It's just like, it's almost sad. It almost feels like a sad place. I feel like a lot of time was wasted here. Like a lot of time. Spent like such a large proportion of my teenage life sitting here. I don't know, it does feel kind of sad. I don't know why. It's like people up there think of people down here as just numbers. We are nothing more to them than numbers on a page. It wasn't right for me, and it isn't right for some people, you know. You can't judge everybody by the same criteria almost, you know. School was like a prison to me, really. It was like training a dog. Training you to conform to society. No one has the right to make another human feel trapped. It was in year 9 and 10 when it really started to go downhill. I was on like 45% attendance, and at one point, even when I did go in during that 45%, I would skip lessons. Instead of going to maths, I would just sit in the toilets for an hour. In the end, I got kicked out because they couldn't handle me anymore. I was like, alright then. Anything is better than this place.
Peru gave me a sense of independence almost. It made me realise, like, I'm not a troubled kid just because other people say I am, you know. I feel like it gave me that perception on life that every adult needs, where it's like the world is sort of your oyster, you know, whereas school was complete contrast, you know. It was like, this is life, you know, this is your bubble, be happy with your bubble, you know, and that's it. Whereas PRU kind of just there, like, there you go, man, enjoy, here's the world. The teachers in PRU are the biggest emotional support I think I've ever had in my life, you know, or like the most comfortable I felt with, you know. At PRU, they kind of introduced me to my creative side almost. That's when I started listening to underground music and stuff, properly all day, every day. That's what I want to do now. I'm just going to do my own thing. I know it's a leap of faith because the music industry is a hit or miss, whether you succeed in it or not. But I thought I'd rather just try and fail than never try at all. I can't be stuck in a boring office job for the rest of my life. Even if I'm earning enough money to be alive, then I'm a happy man because I'm doing something I want to do, rather than something I've been told to do.
Being kicked out of school opened up my world so much. My mum made me go and get a job as a cleaner in old people's houses. At first I was just going through the motions, but then you start to speak to these people and you actually think, I have a reason to be here. I don't just clean their houses, I'm their companion. I'm someone to talk to. So I'm like, now I know what I'm worth. I know that I'm good at my job and I look after vulnerable adults, and some people just would not be able to do that, so I know I'm quite capable. I'd like to be a manager one day. My sister's a manager and she started off as a support worker. She built her way up over 10 years and now she runs her own care home. That's what I'd like to do, maybe follow in her footsteps. I would have loved to finish school, but I don't think I'd be where I am today if I didn't get kicked out of school. It's like a weird way of thinking about it.
PRU made me think of the world freer. It gave me more confidence in myself, but also gave me confidence in the world. More confidence that the world is not as shit as I thought it was.
I actively tell people that I was kicked out, and they're always surprised when they say, how the hell are you a carer? And I say, it's because I was excluded that I am a carer. I feel like I'm a genuine loving person with a passion to help people. I was never like that when I was in school. I would never have said that about myself before.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. Feeling misguided by the system, that's just not fair. Promised a clean slate, but that was never there. So should I really look up to you when you go back on what you said? No wonder I wasn't in your class, not welcome with the rest. It felt better skipping all of school and staying home in bed. So thanks to the guidance from the guys at PRU, the ones that really cared. The ones that guide the naughty kids through their final school years. Welcomed by the teachers, they felt more like friends. Without the extra support they gave, I doubt that I'd be here. Now I'm looking after other people, that proves I always cared. School wasn't great, I wasn't prepared, but with the extra help from the ones that cared, I came out the other side and now with a message to share.